Yo, what's up trainers, welcome back to a new video, and in today's video we're going to be diving once again into the Great League. Also, as you can see, added some Christmas vibes, so make sure to leave a comment down below if you like that, and if not, make sure to leave a comment down below as well. But I thought, you know, get those December vibes up and running. So without further ado, the team I'm running today, or the Pokemon I'm going to be commentating on today in general, or especially, is going to be Poliwrath. Poliwrath obviously has the moveset of Icy Wind now, and Icy Wind always will have the guaranteed attack or attack drop on your opponent, meaning that in certain situations where you're facing up against a flyer, psychic type Pokemon, you will be able to tank those moves better, those wing attacks, those sky attack, those confusions, due to the fact that you have lowered your opponent's attack by one stage. So in certain situations that will help you out so much, where you will actually be able to survive and get to a move. So without further ado, let's hop into these matches, where in the first match, also start of the season, I'm facing against an opponent who only got like 700 CP Pokemon. So this game was already over before it even started, as I'm just simply going to outbulk them, especially with this Miltank, and we are just going to, well, one-shot this Pokemon, as you can see right now, and yeah, get deleted, see you later. So I'm hoping that my opponent is going to recognize that, but after this body slam, if I'm not mistaken, they are gonna top left, and we will just get this dub. Yeah, start of the season, it can happen so now and then, running to those random Pokemons you've never seen before, or random movesets you've never seen before, stuff like that. As of now, we are facing against a Dredigion. Dredigion, obviously a dragon type Pokemon, so it takes super effective damage against those I-type moves. I'm gonna shoot up the first move, expecting them to go for a Dragon Claw, but they actually go for a Night Slash. Imagine them getting the boost here, but luckily though they don't. So I'm gonna go for the Icy Wind here, making sure that my opponent's attack is gonna drop by one stage. And this is actually a scenario where Ice Punch is well, less nice to have. Ice Punch is 5 counters, so it's a bit less energy than Icy Wind, where Icy Wind is 6 or 7, I should say. So yeah, but obviously the Icy Wind, the guaranteed attack debuff, makes it such a strong move. As you can see, also energy wise, it is better. As you can see, we're gonna go for the Ice Wind, take them out, and they actually swap into a Greninja. So Greninja, once I've seen that Pokemon, I'm expecting them to be weak in the back against fighting type moves or fighting type Pokemons as well. We're running counter as a fast move, so I'm hoping to take advantage of that later on. So I'm reaching the Thunderbolt, gonna go for it straight away. I'm not baiting in this scenario or this situation, because I just want to get rid of this Greninja, do a lot of damage, or get that final shield, and we actually get that shield, so that's nice. We reach another body slam, and since Greninja is not that tanky, and also since this Greninja is not level, or at least at around 1500 CP yet, as you can see as well, this Greninja cannot take any moves basically. They have a Bastion on the back, so the team reading there was right, as these counters are really adding up and just making it a bit easier of getting this dub. We had an answer for Bastion in the back anyway, so likely we're gonna win this game anyways. But yeah, as you can see, we take that fairly easily. We can overfarm here if we want. I'm gonna overfarm by 1, but honestly, if I want to, I could have overfarmed more, but I still got the move on my back Pokemon, so I know I'm gonna win this anyway, even though if I would lose CMP. But they need to go for a move at some point, so they're gonna go for it now. I can let this go, I can also shield, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna decide to let this move go through and go for the Pokemon that is in the spotlight today, which is Poliwrath, and we take them out and well, get that dub. So we hop into that next game, GG's. Alrighty, next game, we face against another Maxi. So who's going to be the Max that's going to end on top, if that doesn't sound wrong, but who's going to win? So we're going to go for the well, we face against a Steelix, so we're just gonna go for Icy Wind spam all the way, making sure that our opponent's attack is gonna get lowered once again. And also, this is where this video is about, to showcase this move and how it does in certain situations against certain Pokemons, because that's how you get better in this game. As you can see, we're gonna go for it right now. It does a nice amount of damage. I think you need like 2 Icy Winds added up with your counter damage to get this thing well out of there. But at this point, we can actually well farm them all the way down and leave with a move. In general, go for Scald as it does more damage against what your opponent brings in. But as you can see right now, we are showcasing ICY, so I'm gonna go for it. Also, we have now guaranteed the attack debuff, but in general, if you don't have the time to react quick enough, maybe go for Scald because it just does more. But if you do see what's coming in, go for the ICY if that is, well, the better move to go for, because you will get that guaranteed attack debuff. So it's a bit of what you will see and how to react, but both will work. I think, looking at hindsight, I think ICY is the better go-to. So as you can see, they have the Trevenant in the back. Medicham is already gone, so I'm looking very well right now. I'm gonna shield up this move because those wing attacks are actually adding up, and I need this extra wing attack just to make sure that we get this Trevenant as low as we can. After I've reached the double aerial ace, I'm gonna swap out. Why? Because we have a normal type in the back. They can only hit us for the Seed Bomb. Here I'm gonna go for it just before they reach, making sure that we won't get hit by a Shadow Ball or another Seed Bomb. And as you can see, I'm gonna swap right now, and now we just need double Body Slam, I think, to get them out of this game and get that dub. As you can see, these battles are a bit slower than I normally put them on, but these battles were all fairly quick, so I made sure that, well, the video got a bit longer, and you will also see these, well, these dubs. They swap into their Medicham, and we're gonna go for a Body Slam straight away. We don't need those extra counters on our normal type Pokemon, as that's going to be super effective damage, obviously. And now we go for the Body Slam here, and we take them out, and that's going to be a GG. Very well played, as a few rollouts probably is going to be enough to get that dub, and it is. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, these move updates, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Would help me out a lot. Next game, we face up against a Vigoroth. Obviously, Vigoroth also has the move update of Rock Slide. I really want to showcase a lot of other Pokemons, but honestly, I ran out of TMs, which is so sad. So I can't really showcase, well, a lot of new type Pokemons, as I need a Toxic, or I got a Toxicroak, but I don't have the TMs to give it Shadow Ball just yet. I tried it, but I got Sludge Bomb, Dynamic Punch, stuff like that. Very annoying and frustrating, obviously. But yeah, I don't have any charge TMs at the moment, which is so annoying. I'm gonna go for the Body Slam after they've swapped into their Lantern. Obviously, Lantern is a Pokemon that deals with a lot of Pokemons in the meta right now. So Lantern is looking very strong once again this season, as it does well against any flyer. Skarmory is rank 1 right now in the Great League, meaning that, well, having the Lantern there, it's just going to help you out so much. Another flyer as of the Talonflame has got a new move update of Fly, which is also a very strong move. It's a Drill Run clone, meaning that it is just a very low energy for very high attack. For a lot of damage, which is just insane. But honestly, that just puts Lantern once again so strong and solid in this meta. So a bit of a sweaty Pokemon, to be honest, facing off. But we have the alignment correctly. They go for a Bulldoze here, which actually, well, it works out for them, but it's a risky play, because if I shielded that move, they wouldn't have gotten any damage off except for some counter damage, and otherwise they would have gotten probably 2 Body Slams. So risky play, but it paid off for them. But in general, I wouldn't advise you to go for the Bulldoze at that point. I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt as I reach it, and this is going to basically one-shot this Noctowl. Maybe they survive it with like slither of HP, which they actually do. And now we don't get the farm down, but they are one wing attack away probably where we can get this Noctowl out of the way. They still got the Lantern in the back, and obviously they're gonna reach a move because they will outpace me here. But honestly, I'm so healthy on HP here that I know that I can take another move. I'm gonna let this move go through here, and then we reach the dig, and that's going to be a GG. Very well played. We get the 2 shield flags, which is always funny, using, well, no shields against your opponent. And we take them out here, and that's going to be a GG once again. Alrighty, next game, we face against Poliwrath against Umbreon. Obviously, very good matchup. Our whole team does kind of well against Umbreon, but honestly, if there is going to be one spot on this team where we want to see it, that's going to be on the lead. So my opponent is swapping into a Skarmory. Normally, you would think that this is a bad matchup, but since Skarmory these days is running Steel Wing, as that's a Poison Jab clone, honestly, Steel Wing does no damage against water type Pokemon, so you're actually in a very decent spot if shields are up. If shields are down, it's a different story and you will get hit by that Sky Attack, but otherwise it's a very good matchup for Poliwrath with the Icy Wind Scald combination. Now, this opponent was running Air Slash, so I needed to swap out there, so I couldn't really showcase you that. They go for a Brave Bird here, which is fine, and now we can easily overfarm if we want to, but I'm gonna go for the move after I've overfarmed by 1, as I can already tell with the alignment we have that overfarming is not well, that needed. Getting up to higher elo, I tend to play more well, perfectly by over-farming as much as I dare, as much as I can and stuff like that. At the beginning of the season, it is more trying to test out some Pokemon, showcasing, stuff like that, before we get into that competitive gameplay. They got a Conkeldurr in the back. Honestly, I don't need to shield here as well, as they're probably running Brutal Swing with Dynamic Punch. I'm expecting though, if they run Stone Edge, which they do, it is fine anyways, because they cannot do any significant damage with their fast move. We can easily tank this and we actually get the full farm down, as they would have reached the Brutal Swing by at that stage, but I think they were not running it as they didn't throw it. So I'm gonna go for another dig here. We take yet another dig onto the Umbreon, and then afterwards I think I will hard swap into my Poliwrath. If I can. No, timer is not yet up, so they will get the farm down. They have a lot of energy, but honestly, as long as they're not running Psychic, this game is over. I'm gonna let this move go through. If they have Psychic, they can have it. I don't really care. And if not, which they don't, they run Foul Play, probably Last Resort as well. I'm gonna let this move go through once again. If this is going to be Last Resort, I still will be able to survive and throw a move. But as you can see, they go for yet another the Foul Play. So at this point, I'm done, and we're gonna go for the Icy Wind, take them out, and that's going to be a GG. Very well played as well. And yeah, GG's to my opponent. So I think that's it for this video. This is going to be the last battle. I hope you enjoyed this showcase of Poliwrath. Obviously, Poliwrath has been a top meta Pokemon last season as well, but Medicham was just too strong for any fighter due to the Psychic type typing. Now Toxicroak with Shadow Ball, and also Poliwrath with Icy Wind, stuff like that, as Psychic also got nerfed, just got stronger. So yeah, those will be more regularly seen in the Open Great League. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you trainers in the next one. Peace.